If you want to have a different outcome, you have to walk a different path. Alex Hormozi. I just love that because that is exactly what we're doing, right? We're walking a different path so we can have the new outcome, the outcome of our most vibrant, healthy, energetic life. Are you ready to do that for yourself, living the Starch Solution lifestyle? I know I'm sticking to it and reaping the benefits every single day. And this week, I'm down another 0.9 pounds. So I am at 132.5. You guys, I have officially lost 54 pounds at 54 years old. Woo! I never would have thought. And I feel so good. The scale keeps going down and I keep eating these healthy, nourishing foods in line with the Starch Solution. And I am learning each day how to stay in alignment with the Starch Solution while I'm bringing in new experiences and some new foods, which I'll talk about more later on in the video. So be sure to stick around for that. And still maintain or even have the weight go down a little bit. So let's see what I did this week to stay on the Starch Solution lifestyle. Living my most healthy, vibrant, energetic life, of course. Hi guys, a busy day in Publix here. Here's where I spend all my time, the produce section. I'm so happy they have some eggplants. They have asparagus. Our asparagus hasn't been so good lately. And I got some cabbage. I'm gonna get the red cabbage now. All right, when shopping for refried beans, I have to go way down at the bottom here, you guys. It's the fat-free refried beans that don't have anything else in the ingredients. And so it's really important to check that out because even the black bean refried beans have some soybean oil. I'm gonna head home, prep some veggies, get some stuff ready for the week. Got my morning walk in, you guys. Feels so good. It's warm here today, so even had to take off my little over jacket. I love it. Feels good to move the body, as always, right? Hey guys, breakfast time here. So I'm having my big bowl of oats. I added banana today. I had a half a banana before we went walking this morning because I was hungry. And then I'm eating the rest of the half with my oatmeal. So good. I've gotten a few comments about how big my bowl of oats is. And some people have even said like they couldn't eat that much. They, couldn't see eating that much. They'd be full for however long. And I just want to say it's so true, right? We're all made differently. We all have certain hunger and capacity within our stomach, I guess, so that we eat differently. And that's why it's so important that even with the Starch Solution, even when everything's laid out, they're just guidelines. It's just guidelines to let us know the most optimal way to eat. And then we get to decide like, okay, oatmeal for breakfast, that's what I'm choosing to have. For Shauna, she has a huge bowl of oats with cauliflower, zucchini, carrots, apples, bananas today, whatever it is. And someone else might have half this size of oats with blueberries and bananas or strawberries, and that's just fine for them. So it's figuring out for yourself what sustains you so you feel full and satisfied so you can live your most healthy, vibrant life. I love it. I'm gonna go eat this. Lunchtime here. Got my big bowl of veggies. Yum, yum. I made some of that kale and collard greens. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm thinking I like the collard greens. Well, the two mixed together are so good. And then I have my green beans, cabbage in there, and some zucchini. So many good veggies in here. And then I did Well Your World Charo beans. So I did a pot of those in the Instant Pot along with a potato and a big glass of water. I need to fix my hair today. I haven't even got ready yet. Dinner time here. So I'm having my big bowl of veggies again. Same mix, just left over. And then I made this, doesn't look real appetizing. I made this enchilada casserole. And it's okay. Every time I spend time, not every time, but a lot of times when I spend time creating these recipes, doing all this fancy stuff, it's like it never turns out as good as just a plain old baked potato and some veggies. So I'm gonna eat this because it is decent. It has potatoes in there, spinach, refried beans, and tortillas. And it's still, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe after I eat a few bites, oh, I put some nutritional yeast on top. Maybe after I eat a few bites, it'll be good. Good morning, guys. Got up this morning, didn't walk this morning, but I did my meditation. I've been sticking with my 30 days of meditating. And I had to go to the grocery store to get some sweet potatoes because we're going to the grandkids' house for a couple days this week, and I don't want to bring that enchilada bake. I'm tossing that. I'm not in the mood for it, but I am in the mood for sweet potatoes. So I made my recipe. I have a video, I'll link it up here, to my sweet potato and butternut squash recipe. It's super savory because of the umami and the smoked paprika, but you could always change up the spices. I'm gonna bake this in the oven at 400 degrees. It smells so good already. I cannot wait to eat this for lunch. And then since I was chopping, I went ahead and chopped some extra. So I'll have this in the fridge, ready to bake again in a few days. Got my oats all ready to eat, you guys. The whole kit and caboodle in here. Can't wait to get into it. I'm hungry. Have my big winter bowl ready. I think I'm gonna coin this phrase, winter bowl, where we use the starch and the veggies kind of as the base. I don't know, maybe it's already been invented. But anyway, I did the sweet potatoes, the butternut squash, my recipe. It's so good, you guys. You've got to try it. The only thing about this is the chopping the sweet potatoes. This time I left the skin on and it tastes so good. And also the kale and, what is in here? Kale and collard greens. If you have not tried this, oh my gosh. Just don't be scared of kale and collard greens. They cook up really nice in the pot. I have the recipe for it. Try it out. If you need to eliminate the soy sauce, eliminate that. But the apple cider vinegar, it gets rid of the bitterness. You cook them long enough, they get soft. It's a perfect base for a bowl. So good. And then my green beans and zucchini. So all this perfect 50-50 dish. People have asked what size. I'm pretty sure these are the 1 quart size. I don't have my glasses on. It's gotta be 1 quart. So 1 quart bowls from Corral. And also somebody asked what I put on my vegetables. I don't drizzle sauce. Every once in a while, maybe I do. If I do, I'll show it to you here. But usually I just add garlic salt. And I'm using this one right now, the organic Great Value garlic salt. I think I got it from Walmart. I'm pretty sure Great Value is Walmart. Dinner at the grandkids' house. My big bowl of veggies I packed. And I made those charro beans and a baked potato. Here's my cooler that I brought over with all the yummy food and my garlic salt and my Stanley. Got my water. Had my oatmeal for breakfast before I headed out to see the grandkids. Picking my granddaughter up from school. I have my veggies. I'm eating in the car. Big Pyrex dish of veggies. I'm so hungry right now. And then I got my sweet potatoes. And I'll eat those after I eat my veggies. Yum. Loving these sweet potatoes. And butternut squash. Those two combos with the little peppers in there. Yum. So good. My dinner at the grandkids. I brought my big bowl of veggies. Heated that up. I had some leftover potatoes from lunch of the sweet potatoes and the butternut squash. And I brought those charro beans. So I'm having those two for lunch. And then I cut up an apple for dessert. Yum. Along with going to the grandkids' house and eating all those yummy foods that I make at home, I actually ate pizza this week, you guys. I did. We went to Mod Pizza, and it's totally vegan. I mean, the establishment's not vegan, but the pizza I had was vegan. And yeah, I ate that up, tons of veggies, and it felt really good. However, I do want to share one thing about this eating out that for me can be a real slippery slope, even if it is in alignment with the starch solution, or as much as it can be. Okay, so at Honor This Moment, a starchy sister who I love commented in the comments below, saying something to the effect that she's made this commitment. She's staying totally committed to the starch solution. Yay for her. And she notices that as she stopped eating out, in her brain, eating out was just not an option. I just love that. Like, I have sat with that for the week since she wrote that comment and really just let it lingered within me. It became not an option. That really hit home with me because that's how my whole journey has been. Like, initially the 30 days, like, eating out wasn't an option because I was committed to the 30 days. And then after that, I had built that foundation so strongly that it no longer was a thought in my mind to eat out. Like, we would go out and I wouldn't even think, oh, let's stop here, let's stop there. It just wasn't even an option anymore. That's what I noticed with going out to eat pizza. It had been an intentional decision. Starchy Husband's been wanting to go there for a long time, and we were in the area. And I said, why don't we go eat at Mod Pizza? So we went and ate at Mod Pizza. It was all good, delicious, whatever. And the next time we were in that area, what do you think my first thought was, you guys? My first thought was, since we're over here, we should go eat at Mod Pizza. It became an option again. Isn't that amazing how quickly the mind goes back to old habit patterns? And so I really had to take note of myself and think of why I wanted to eat out there and was it necessary to eat out there. Not that it's bad to eat out there, right? It's vegan, there's no oil, it wasn't butter, it wasn't salt, it wasn't fatty, I had only vegetables, all the stuff. And I know for me, if I ate at Mod Pizza every single day, then it would be adding the next thing and the next thing. And the next time it might be adding that processed vegan cheese. And the next time it might be adding something else. Or the next time it might be like, oh, maybe I'll just have a soda, or whatever my mind can do to bring me down that slippery slope. And I just noticed, and I love that at Honor This Moment wrote in there that it became not an option for her anymore, because it really allowed me to see when I ate at Mod Pizza and the next time we were in that area, how it was now an option. And I don't mind it being an option once every blue moon for a special occasion, whatever, but I don't want it to be a weekly thing. I don't enjoy eating out that much anymore. I used to be an eating out fiend, but I like eating my food at home. I like the ritual of eating these nourishing foods and that make me feel so good. So that's just something to keep in mind for yourself. Notice those things, you guys. Notice when we start to bring these things back in, how quickly they can sneak back in to our mind, right? I just love noticing these things, and I love seeing the changes that I've made, and I bet you've seen those changes in your life too. Being on this path is such a gift. If you want to have a different outcome, you have to walk a different path. Are you ready to walk a different path? Day in and day out, preparing your food, taking care of yourself, and eating a whole food, plant-based, low-fat way of eating so that we can live our most healthy, vibrant lives. I bet you are. I know you are, or else you probably wouldn't be watching me. I always love hearing how you're doing. And thanks to At Honor This Moment for that comment. You guys, your comments really get me thinking. You all teach me so much. Like, we learn from each other. It is so wonderful to be on this path with you. If you've made it this far in the video, please be sure to write in the comments below, new outcome. Because you know what? We are all forging a new path so that we can have a new outcome. I love it. Here we go. empowered, plant-powered eating. I love you guys. I believe in you. I know you can do it. All of us living our most healthy, vibrant, energetic lives together. I'll see you next time.